What's up, SportLife Nation, and welcome to episode 7 of the SportLife Rewind podcast.
I'm Coach Romer. That's Coach Matt.
I'm Coach Matt, baby.
That is Coach Matt. What a crazy week this week. We had the prospects playing World Cup soccer and both the rookies and the All-Stars playing college football.
It was an absolute doozy of a week. 14 college football teams in the All-Stars. It was crazy. We had everything this week. We had the drone drop. We had the tailgate party, which had water pong, cross net, spike ball, all that stuff. And of course, we had the marching band Friday morning to hype us up for the playoffs. It was an absolute great week, and especially for these players. Here are the awards.
First, I want to say congratulations to Coach Jules on winning Coach of the Week and to Assistant Coach Pazzi on winning Assistant Coach of the Week. And for the awards, I want to say congratulations to Jaden Northrup on winning the Sportsmanship Award, Eitan Sassoon on winning the Jonah Grubstein Award, and Hunter Rosenberg on crowning the MVP.
And now we're going to move on to the All-Stars, and our Coach of the Week is an absolute doozy. That's right, you're looking at him. Coach Romer winning Coach of the Week.
Finally.
Oh my goodness, what a long time coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely deserved it. Probably deserved it in a couple other weeks, got edged out a couple times, but this guy has been an absolutely immaculate coach. One of my best friends for a reason. Easiest coach to deal with. There's no problems with this guy. This guy is absolutely the man. Let's move on to the awards. I want to say congratulations to Ryan Albana for winning the sportsmanship. My boy Alex Satov winning the David Jeffries. And of course, you already heard it, the MVP, Matisse Nikolov.
What a freak, that kid.
Absolutely mossing kids left and right this week. Fantastic. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of those award winners. You had a fantastic week. Let's move on. And for those who don't really know, in SportLife, we have our biggest skills competition of the week. It's called Money in the Bank, where you can win a briefcase that will allow you to have certain advantages in the league. The gold briefcase allows you to trade yourself. So any player who gets it is allowed to trade themselves from their team to any team they want. So if they want to go to the first place team, if they really like a coach, they could go. If they want to be with their friend. And Matisse Nikolov, the MVP, was on Coach Lee's team in Stanford and used that white money in the bank and went straight to Coach Levy's team. Ended up leading that team to a championship. So that was wild. This whole week has been insane in terms of Money in the Bank because this guy has a story for you as well.
Yeah, so I drafted my boy Noah Souls, first round pick, but the blue Money in the Bank, what it does is you can swap round for round. So basically, what happened to me was I lost Noah Souls and I got another first round pick in return. So went downhill from there from our team because I love Noah.
And Noah Souls is one of the best SportLife campers of all time. And Coach Roden, the biggest cheeser SportLife's ever seen, the newest Hall of Famer.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations to Coach Roden, the newest Hall of Famer. Used that blue money in the bank on Coach Romer's Noah Souls and took him right from his team. So speaking of the Hall of Fame, we had our induction ceremony this week. We had Coach Roden being inducted as a coach, and of course, the greatest SportLife athlete of all time, David Jeffries, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame of SportLife as well. Looking forward to see what he does in his next chapter of SportLife as a coach. Congratulations to you guys.
We'd love to congratulate both Canada and Italy on winning the Prospect Championship, as well as Coach Nick and his Georgia Bulldogs winning the college football playoff in the rookies.
And in the All-Stars, call it a back-to-back, something, whatever you want to call it, the Georgia Bulldogs in the rookies and the Georgia Bulldogs in the All-Stars. I'm going to tell you a story of how this happened. So what happened was Coach Wex and the Georgia Bulldogs were 0-8, and the trade deadline happened, and Coach Levy, who is top 3 quarterback at this camp, basically said, you know what? I want a new challenge. I want to take my talents to Georgia, and I want to trade myself to the Georgia Bulldogs and take them to a championship. So what this guy did was trade himself and Matisse and his boy Sobel to the Georgia Bulldogs, and he basically led them out of misery from 0-8 to an absolute shell shocker of a championship. Here is the exclusive interview. What's up, SportLife Nation? This is Coach Matt, courtesy of the SportLife Rewind podcast. I'm here with your college football champion, Coach Levy of the Georgia Bulldogs. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
Coach, man, I'm at a loss for words, let me tell you. 14 seed this week, trading myself and all-star Matis Nikolov to the 0-8 Georgia Bulldogs to take that team, come win a ship versus 13 other great football teams. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you bring up a great point. You were the 14th seed. You're going to see later on in this podcast who gets pied. But spoiler alert, it was Coach Levy. This guy trades himself to the last place team, takes the pie, takes his best player from his Clemson Tigers to Georgia with himself to win the championship. Tell me about your MVP, Matis Nikolov.
Matis has got to be the MVP this week for me. Guy won Money in the Bank, came to my team, led the league in touchdowns in the finals, 2 insane catches over Justin Tedeschi. Shout out to Justin Tedeschi, all-star player. But this week, Matis was unstoppable. MVP, no doubt.
I'll tell you what, this guy is number 2 in the SportLife Hall of Fame. Jordy Lang went against him today in the championship. He didn't want to let him pass him today. So that was a great win there. This guy's a SportLife legend. Never had a bad day in his life. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you,
Have
Coach.
a wonderful day.
You too, boss.
See you at the desk. Thank you, Coach Levy, for that exclusive interview. Always a character, that guy is for sure. The kids love being on his team. He's a phenomenal athlete, and that's why he's number 2 in the SportLife rankings. Jordy Lang quickly approaching, though. So watch out for that one. Coach Levy had a great Friday, and like we said before, he wanted to challenge himself by sending himself to the last place team and rise out of the dumps for that. But for those who don't really know, if you've been living under a rock, the last place team on Thursday gets pied in the face. So Coach Levy essentially said, I'm going to challenge myself so much that I'm going to risk getting pied on Thursday to take this team out of the dumps that has 0 wins and try to take them to a championship. Unfortunately for him, our Golden Games got cut short by Mother Nature, and one of the craziest rainstorms I've ever seen in my life. I was soaked within 3 seconds. And unfortunately, this week, he took the pie. Here's the clip.
But it was a weird type of pie. You'll see.
Well, you know. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? In his face.
And that does it for episode 7 of the SportLife Rewind podcast.
That wraps up our 7 weeks here at John Abbott. But next week, we head over to Pure Form Arena for NHL ice hockey.
That's right. The rookies, the all-stars, and the elites are all playing NHL ice hockey. I heard that some old NHL teams are making a comeback, maybe some throwbacks. But also stay tuned for next week to see how Coach Helen is going to win another SportLife championship, including disguising herself as a 7-year-old and cross-checking kids into the boards. See you next week!